Hello grade 3 and grade 4. Today we are going to be learning about long division. In long division, we solve division questions with double-digit and three-digit numbers. We will start off this year by just learning how to divide two-digit and three-digit numbers by single digits. The process we are going to use is called partial products. In partial products, you use multiplication to solve the question. To make it easier, you can do the question in steps. This allows you to use the multiplication facts you already know. Please watch the examples that I show below to get a better understanding. The first question we will do is 77 divided by 5. You may not understand how to do 77 divided by 5, but you can use the multiplication facts that you do know. For example, if you know that 5 times 6 equals 30, well, then you can write down 30 below here and subtract it from the 77. 7 subtract 0 is 7. 7 subtract 3 is 4. So now we're not going to divide 77 by 5, we're going to divide 47 by 5. You then might know your multiplication facts and say, well, I know that 5 times 9 is 45. Well, then you can write down your 45 and do 47 subtract 45, and that leaves you with 2. So we can't do 2 divided by 5. If you have 2, you can't break it up into 5 groups. So we look at the two numbers that we have, that we used, 9 and 6. We add them together, and that gives us 15. So our answer was 15 with a remainder of 2. This is known as partial products. We can do this for all sorts of double-digit numbers. For example, let's say we had another one, like 62 divided by 7. Well, maybe you're not that great with your 7 times tables. Maybe you only know a few of your 7 times tables, but let's say you know 7 times 2 is 14. Well, then you subtract 14 right off the bat. 62 subtract 14 is 48. Well, if you only know 7 times 2, then subtract another 14. 48 subtract 14. 8 subtract 4 is 4. 4 subtract 1 is 3. We still have more than 7. So we can do another 7 times 2 is 14 again. Subtract another 14, leaves us at 20. 20 is still bigger than 7. I can do another 7 times 2 is 14. 20 subtract 14 is 6. 6 is less than 7. So I can add up all the numbers that I multiplied by. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. So our answer is 8 with a remainder of 6. Why don't we try another one? Maybe I will have this time 47 divided by 4. Okay, well, what do I know? Well, I know that 4 times 4 is 16. So I can subtract 16 right away. 7 subtract 6 is 1. 4 subtract 1 is 3. I still have 31 remaining. Well, I know 4 times 4 is 16, so I can subtract another 16. 4 times 4 is 16. 31 subtract 16. Well, 1 subtract 6, I can't do it. So I can borrow from the 3 to make it 2. Add 10 to the 1, make it 11. 11 subtract 6 is 5. 2 subtract 1 is 1. I have 15. I can't do 4 times 4 again, because that would be 16. But if I do 4 times 2, because I know that one is 8, I can subtract 8 this time. 15 subtract 8 is 7. That still leaves me with more than 4, so 4 times 1 is 4. So I can subtract 4 this time. That leaves me with 3. That's less than 4, so I'm now done. I have to add up all the numbers that I multiplied. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2, or 10 plus 1 is 11. So 47 divided by 4 is 11, with a remainder of 3. We can try one more. Why don't we try... trying to make one that makes sense for you. Why don't we do 36 divided by let's do 8. Well, I know that 8 times 5 is 40, but that's too big. And I know 8 times 2 is 16. So 8 times 2, I am good as 16. So I can subtract 16 right away. 6 subtract 6 is 0. 3 subtract 1 is 2. 20 is bigger than 16, so I could do 8 times 2 again is 16. Subtract 16 again, that leaves me with 4. 4 is less than 8, so that means I'm done. I add up my 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, so I have 4 with a remainder of 4 down at the bottom. And that is how we do partial products, or in other words, long division.